Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have something different than my usual content, which was kind of a spontaneous decision because I had everything planned out already, like for this Sunday, next Sunday, and so on. But on Tuesday evening, I already started filming for Sunday. I sent Dennis, my manager and best friend, a message saying, yo, I feel like I want to do some Halloween stuff. And it sounded a bit like this.
Boah, Scheiße. Ich habe eine Idee, die unsere Planung aber über den Haufen werfen würde. Und zwar hat mich gerade eine Userin auf Etsy angeschrieben und dann dachte ich mir so, ey, das wäre doch eine gute Videoidee, meine Designs quasi, dann nimmt man sich halt 3 oder so, zu remaken in Halloween-Style und die halt dann so zu stylen und dann zu shooten. Und ja, das müsste eigentlich am Sonntag dann kommen, sollte ich es wirklich auch machen. Da müsste ich eigentlich 3 Kleider mir aussuchen. Ich würde das Puff-Dress nehmen, ich würde das Corset-Dress nehmen, also Skater-Dress. Ich hätte da so Bock drauf, Scheiße, Mann. Ach, und es ist schon Dienstag. Da müsste ich theoretisch morgen alles einkaufen gehen. Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, alles fertig. Nee, schaffe ich niemals. Aber das wäre so eine geile Idee.
So we talked back and forth and we came to the conclusion that it would totally not be possible to do 3 different pieces in 2 days to film for Sunday. So we decided to do it nevertheless. We decided on doing the 3 pieces together. You probably don't know this, but Dennis studied fashion design with me. So we went to university together, so he also knows how to sew, knows how to do patterns and stuff like that. So perfect candidate to support me during that time of making 3 things in 48 hours. If you've been following me for a longer time, you most probably had never seen me in black before. As you can see right here, you can't. As you can see right here, I am super into colors and light tones, basically. So me in black does not work. So for this Halloween, I was like, we're gonna sew stuff, we're gonna make it Halloween as much as possible, we're gonna do black, we're gonna do dead. So first off, we had to go fabric shopping.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
There is not that many good fabric shops in my area where I live. All of the people living in Munich will confirm, but there is one shop. I'm gonna put like some sort of map with a pin and the address and the name of the store on the screen for all of the people in the area, because I get so many questions about where do you buy your fabric. This is a good shop I can recommend.
Ich glaube, das ist das erste Mal in meinem Leben, dass ich gefragt habe, haben Sie auch was aus Nicht-Viskose für Futter? Haben Sie auch Acetat? So frage ich nie.
So we went to that shop with leather in mind. We wanted to do a leather look, and unfortunately they did not have they did not have black leather anymore. Fake leather, that is. So we were there like thinking to ourselves, okay, what is the best alternative? So the only option that we had was using this shiny PVC that we were like, oh, that is a lot. We love it. Let's take 10 meters. Kidding, we didn't take 10 meters, but we took the amount that we needed, which was about 4 meters, something like that. And then apart from that, we also took tulle, because I wanted to be a dead ballerina, basically, and a few other things to spice up everything. And we went back home, had a coffee, and got to work. This was like boot camp style.
I think we have enough material. Come on, let's start. Outfit number 1, or pattern number 1, the pants, with slit. There's something very special signed for that.
my favorite. So I'm excited to do this. This is gonna be really cool. Oh, I think the other one is with my collections. Piece number 3. My Lucy jacket from my collection. So these are the 3 pieces that we are going to make and change up to be Halloween themed. I'm excited. So the problem with my sewing setup right here is that I have one machine for the usual works that I do, and I have another machine over there that you can't see right now, which is for leather. So it also has like a thicker needle. You can't do anything that is thinner, so you have to have some certain thickness to the fabric in order to even work with that machine. So it fell out completely of our possibilities of usage. We only had this one machine. We had 3 outfits, 2 people working on it. So we kind of had to plan out who is doing what at what time. So that when I was sewing, for example, Dennis was able to either cut out or iron on interfacing, prepare, and so on and so forth, and vice versa. So while he was doing the pants, which did not have to be strengthened with interfacing, I got to work doing all of the prep work basically on my table. So I ironed on interfacing on all of the pieces for my bodice. I cut out interlining and all of that stuff that needed to be done in order to work on it basically. And then when he was done, I was able to go and sew on the machine. So we like kind of had to switch up every half hour or something like that. So this happened. Yeah, we didn't cut out enough, so I'm here for the rescue, I guess. Because actually we needed 5 panels, and I assumed that we wanted to have 4 layers, and I ended up only having 3 panels. So now we have 5 and 4 layers, so double, which is fine because we have plenty of fabric. Yeah, but that's it. Problem solving. So let's talk about fabrics. The choice of fabric will determine the outcome, the look, what you want to express with your garment. So for us, obviously, black was already some sort of expression, but then also the very shiny PVC that we use instead of the leather that we originally planned on using also expressed a certain look. So very dark, very mysterious, and then also in combination with the tulle, it made it very ballerina, which was perfect because that was the look that we were going for. But keep in mind that we are using patterns that I already made in a very different look. So the outcome was so different to what we were working on at the moment just because of the choice of fabric, which is so cool and so interesting in my opinion because it's so versatile. Just imagine going from this to this, same pattern, same person wearing it, but a totally different look just because of the texture of the fabric, the color of the fabric, the material generally. And I also have to admit, when putting on the skater mini dress in that black color and that ballerina silhouette, I felt different. Like, I had an attitude, which I don't think that I would have had without wearing the dress. So I'm gonna show you the first outfit that we made in actually under 24 hours, which is the skater mini dress converted into the dead ballerina. Do you see what I mean? I can't hold back my excitement. I'm in love. So that's outfit number 1. Then the next item that we made was pants. And I think I teased it a tiny bit in the very beginning of this video, but the plan was to use the pattern for my slim fit pants Rebecca. By the way, also, all of the patterns that we use and that I'm talking about now are of course linked in the description down below. If you haven't checked them out yet, go ahead and do so after the video. So the next pattern that we used was my slim fit Rebecca pants pattern, and it has a slit in the leg, in the middle of the leg, pretty much down to the foot, but nevertheless a dividing seam in the whole front leg. So that was the perfect candidate to do a lace up. We have a small change to the pattern that this is originally from. These are usually, I think, like somewhat down to here, sewn together, and then there's a slit in the center front of each leg. But for Halloween, we decided to actually do some lace up right here. So we have this material, which is like very shiny, and to put the cherry on the web, basically, we thought, let's put it one step further and extend the slit up until, you know, your thighs right here, and put these eyelet tape in there so that we can lace it up. And then I need to fit it and see if this material fits well, basically, because it's very stretchy, so we might have to slim the pants down a bit to get stretch, and also for this to open up a tiny bit so you can see the leg, and then also for the lace to make sense. So I'm very excited to see what this is going to look like in the end, and see what it looks like worn with the lace up. So let's do that.
Jetzt wird es dann lustig, das alles da wieder rauszufriemeln. Okay, war nicht schlimm. Bam!
Also Richtung.
Schon geil.
Das wird richtig fetisch. Also du musst dir mal vorstellen, ich...
Willkommen zu unserer Lack- und Lederverarbeitungsklasse 2021 hier.
So even though it kind of went a tiny bit away from the Halloween theme and got in a certain different direction, I didn't really care about that because Dennis and I had a really good time together. We actually spent only 1 day sewing together instead of the 2 days that we said that we would work on it, just because it just was done faster. So we did not need 2 days. We worked together 1 day, and then the next morning I completed the third piece, which was my Lucy jacket, which was done exactly the same way as I would usually do it. but just with black fabric basically. So there's not much to it, and the jacket honestly kinda falls back behind the two leather pieces in my opinion, just because it's kinda boring compared to them. But nevertheless, I still like it because the fabric has this sheen to it. So it looks also kind of leathery, but it isn't, which is really cool in my opinion. So I really like it. But yeah, I nevertheless wanted to show you the outcome of the third piece as well, of course, which I finished on Thursday in the morning, which made it possible for us to shoot directly on Thursday afternoon instead of Friday, what we usually do. So that was perfect. So everything worked out really, really well. And we managed to make 3 different Halloween inspired pieces in under 24 hours, which I'm super proud of. So I'm going to show you the last piece, which is the jacket, in just a second. Before that though, I quickly wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please go and hit the subscribe button as well as ringing the bell so you'll get notified every time that I post next. I post on Sundays usually, but since next Sunday is Halloween and literally nobody's gonna sit in front of YouTube watching my videos, I'm gonna skip that a week and we're gonna see each other the first Sunday of November, and I'm super excited because I have something very, very cool already planned and started. Have a great Halloween, and I'm gonna see you after. Bye guys!